Our whole vision from the beginning was to create an environment of life, a life-giving ranch, where basically people could come out of their surroundings at home or keep helping guys, keeping guys from going to prison, helping guys getting out of prison, or whatever it is, to put them in an environment of life. And so every project we do here, everything that we increase is another aspect of life-giving environment for these guys to work in and to be a participate in and to be able to invest their life into it, where they lay down their head on the pillow at night and they feel like, I've accomplished something today. My life matters. My life has purpose. A ranch guy's basic day is he's going to get up early in the morning and begin to tend with the animals. He'll be doing all sorts of jobs, humbling jobs. He'll learn how to humble himself, and at the same time he'll be doing jobs that have great value in it, purpose. You feel like he accomplished something throughout that day. And then through Bible studies, and then just being able to go out and bless the community. We love to bless the community. We love to bless people. So we teach them not only how to receive, we teach them how to give. And the whole environment that we create for them here is just, everything is about life. It's just life-giving is the best way I could describe it. And so these men, after 3 months, they can't believe how much their life has changed. The success rate we have is just off the charts compared to other programs, because we know when they leave here, they've got a great foundation to build their marriage on, to build their family on, and the work ethics that they learn here, they take it into any job, in any kind of industry, and they become a model employee.
Basically, I was on a 3-year heroin run, and I lost my job. First thing was my job, and then my house, then my wife and family, and then last thing was my car. So I've been staying with my parents. They don't want me there anymore. So I got a card for Pastor Gary's name on it from a friend of mine, and called this place up and got the number over here to Big Al, and they said they'd take me in when everyone else didn't want me.
I've been here for like almost 7 months. Well, before I came here, I was just lost, man. A lot of hurt and pain. I was addicted to heroin for about 10 years, and I was actually in the hospital. I had a thing called endocarditis. It's an infection in the valve of your heart, and I was dying. And so when I came out of the hospital, I met up with my brother, and he had a card of Al's that I had given him. He gave it back to me, and I called, and I came up here.
I've been through Prop 36 3 times. That's as many times as the court will give it to you before they send you to prison. I've been through juvenile hall, jail, but nothing really made a difference in my life, because no one really cared. It was a system, it was an institution, and right here, it just feels more personal, like someone cares, like it's real, like it's not just another program where they're trying to run you through, get paid, and get you out.
Well, we're very thankful that Big Al is the director of our ranch, because Big Al's background was he was a leader, he was an enforcer in an outlaw motorcycle club, and he uses those qualities he used to use for the wrong team and for the enemy of our faith. Now he's changed that, and he's put in that those same things, those same qualities, the love of Christ. And so he runs this place with such love and compassion, but yet there's a firm hand of discipline that takes place too. And so now the whole family, what's great about it now is not only does Al care about how things are ran, but the guys who stay here, this is their home, this is their place. And so they all want that to people to conform to the discipline of this place, and so they understand that it creates a better life environment for each and every one of them, because it becomes a big family. They are one big family here.
With Al, a lot of us didn't have any discipline growing up, A lot of us, our dads, either they didn't discipline us or they disciplined us at the wrong time. They showed us how to do wrong things, And a lot of us, we really don't know how to love or how to be loved. We need someone to demonstrate it. We need someone to demonstrate Christ's love to us. We need someone who's gonna someone who's been there, man, and Al's been there, you know.
Other places where I went, Christian places, non-Christian places, I was always the worst guy. Al, he's been places that I've never been, and he's a lot better than I am now. So it just shows what Christ can bring you from.
But Al, it's you would hate for me to say it, man, but that's the guy, man. You know, he loves us.
The people that come here are like leopards. And in the old days, leopards would walk around and they would say, unclean, unclean, and ring a bell. And people would part. They wouldn't let them get near them. But here, all these men know what a leopard is because their families didn't want them, society didn't want them. And when people would see them, whether they were high or sick or they smelled or they were dirty or their clothes were filthy, they wouldn't want nothing to do with them. But they come here and God cleans them up. They come here and God gives them respect. They come here and reunite them with their families. No more they're lepers, but now they're people that society welcomes once they leave this ranch.
You got a guy like Al here, man, and it's the message of Christ, you know? Christ came to save sinners. He came to save the brokenhearted.
Well, it was very clear to us that when we began this ranch that we were not to charge anybody to come to this ranch. And so we make it available. We just want people who want to change their life, and we are excited to help these people. And we also want to provide an environment of quality. You can see, providing an environment of quality and not charging, there can be some conflict there. But we're just so excited that it is such a good investment, because when we take in one man, we're not investing in one man's life. We're investing in that marriage. We're investing in their kids, their grandkids. And we're talking about changing generations that'll be forever changed because if somebody sees the value in these men and begins to invest in them. And we see the value in them.
I've seen families come, wives bring husbands and say, I never want to see this guy again. And before you know it, God puts them back together. I see children come up here who hate their fathers, and they'll run around the ranch, and before you know it, they're walking with their father, looking at the animals, touching the animals. This place restores lives, not only the men, but their wives, their children. There's hope here. And I believe it's because God has his hand on this ranch.
Many of these men who are coming here, they're a product of their family environment. For generations, their family's been stuck in a certain lifestyle. And these men come into this ranch, and then all of a sudden that cycle is broken. They're set free from that. And then all of a sudden their marriage is different. Their kids are having a different experience, the grandkids. We're talking about changing generations of families by making it available, this ranch, to these men. And so when I think about a good investment, this ranch is just by far one of the most valuable things that I've ever had the opportunity or the pleasure of investing and committing my life to, because I get to see all the fruit of these transformed lives, these marriages, and these kids, and it's a great joy just to play a small part in this transformation of their lives.